Mia loved books, more than almost anything. Every Saturday she visited the old library. It was a big place full of shadows and the smell of old paper. Mia loved that smell. It smelled like adventure. She would spend hours wandering between the tall bookshelves. Her fingers danced across the spines of the books, feeling the worn leather and faded gold lettering. Each book held a different world, a different adventure. Mia couldn't wait to open them. One day, deep in the library's heart, she found it. A book tucked away on a high shelf. It was a book unlike any other. The cover was a deep blue, almost black, with no title or author's name. Mia was drawn to it. She reached out, her fingers brushing against the cover. It felt strange, cold and slightly rough, as if it were made of stone. Carefully, she pulled it off the shelf. The book was called The Vanishing Village. The title page was yellowed with age. The illustrations were beautiful, drawn in delicate lines and faded watercolours. They depicted a village nestled amidst rolling hills and sparkling rivers, but something about the illustrations unsettled Mia. The villagers in the pictures had sad eyes. They seemed to be looking out of the pages, pleading for something. Mia shivered even though the library was warm. The story was stranger still. It told of a village hidden somewhere in the world, a village that disappeared for years at a time, only to reappear in a different location, as if by magic. As Mia read, she felt a strange connection to the story. It was as if the book was speaking to her, drawing her into its mystery. She couldn't explain it, but she knew she had to find out more. Just as she was getting to the most exciting part, a piece of paper slipped from the book. It was a handwritten note tucked between the pages. The ink was faded, the writing spidery. It was hard to read, but Mia could just make out the words. "Please," the note pleaded, "help us. Our village is lost. We are trapped." The note was unsigned, but Mia could feel the desperation in the writer's words. Mia didn't know what to do. Was it a joke? A prank? But something about the note, about the book, told her it was real. She looked around the library, suddenly afraid. Suddenly, Mia heard a noise, a soft thud, like someone had shifted their weight nearby. Her heart pounded in her chest. She looked up, her eyes scanning the shadowy aisles between the bookshelves. A man stood at the end of the aisle, watching her. He was tall and thin, with long silver hair and piercing blue eyes. He wore a long coat and a scarf despite the warmth of the library. He looked out of place. He smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. "You found something interesting," he said, his voice a low rasp. He gestured to the book in Mia's hands. "That book, it's very special." Mia didn't know what to say. Who was this strange man? And how did he know about the book? She clutched the note in her hand, her knuckles turning white. She wanted to run, but something held her there. "The village," the man continued, taking a step closer. "It's real, and it needs your help." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small silver key. "This will show you the way," he said, pressing the key into Mia's hand. Then, just as quickly as he had appeared, he was gone.